Hello everyone. Today's one of those kind of guitarist problems regarding pedal boards, and I thought I would show you something that's arrived in the post today. I ordered it yesterday, and so it's really quick to order yesterday kind of afternoon and for it to arrive this morning. So this is the problem anyway. I'm going to swivel the camera around. So this is my pedal board that I'm developing. I mean, I've always used a biggish board for especially theatre shows, big shows, or where there's lots of room at a gig. And I have a smaller board that I like to use, and at the moment the smaller board's got a different power rig under it, and this one has got basically a 9 volt type or multiple output 9 volt power supply unit here. That one's supplying 9 volts, and then there's two outputs on that can do either 9 volts that puts out more power, or 12 or 18 volts. So there's some flexibility. Now I've also got rigged under here, I've got a regular 4-gang plug board, and 3 of those slots are being taken up with individual power supplies for the Effectrode PC2A, the Mercury vacuum tube fuzz, and the Blackbird, which is a preamp, dual channel preamp. They're all individually powered, so I've got them all running through. It's actually going through the regular 9 volt power supply, an individual one. So this is the problem, that once I've used all 3 of the plugs up, and the 4th plug is for the regular power unit there, then I can't run any more power. So like this pedal here, I either have to run it with its own power supply, or I have to use one of the extra settings under here and set one of these, use one of the higher outputs. But at the moment Strymon's taking a high output, and the switching unit's taking a high output, I think it is. Can't remember whether it's that or the Hall of Fame, but anyway. So when you run out of power, basically you've got very few options. So what I've done, I've ordered this unit from Effectrode, and here it is. I've just got to rip it apart. So if anybody can explain to me what the appeal of unboxing videos are, please leave me a comment, because I don't really understand it. I don't understand it. I mean, unless it's like people are missing birthdays or Christmas and they want to see, like, ooh, surprise, we don't know what's in here. So you get, but I guess it's interesting here because you just see how well packaged it all is. So it's in its own box, plenty of padding, receipt, power, and then there's the box itself. So I guess there is a kind of value in it. You get your manual, sticker, some power leads, feet, double wrapped power supply, that's pretty good, all within less than 24 hours. That's the merits of an unboxing video, I guess. What I'm going to be doing is taking out this unit here. I'll be replacing it with another power supply unit, I'm pretty sure. And I know that this fits under here, but obviously with all this stuff it won't, so that's why I've got to take that out. And then I'm going to be taking out the plug board. I've got the option of putting a 2-gang power supply in on one side and a 2-gang on the other, because there's plenty of room once you've got one of these units, say, in there. When it's fitted in there, there's definitely room for power somewhere. I've heard some people say, oh, they're worried about these running hot because, you know, obviously there are holes here for cooling purposes. But as far as I am concerned, any heat that dissipates to the box will additionally dissipate as long as your pedal board itself, I mean, this is a Pedaltrain pedal board, it's metal, so you know, it'll conduct the heat. You know, any heat that there is, I can't see there being a problem. I'm not sure why people have said that. I think they're just splitting hairs, really. I personally am not worried about it. These are the same size as the Blackbird. It's the same chassis size. So I knew that this would fit under here. What I'm thinking of is clearance height. So for anybody thinking of using Effectrode pedals and they're worried about clearance, I think that proves it there. There's room. So there's no reason not to use one of these. The advantage is this is putting out the right power. And if you're like me and you like these high-powered valve pedals, there's no reason not to use the Atomic. I just don't see why. I keep reading in forums of people saying that they're trying them out with different power supplies and the rest of it, and I just think, well, if you stick one of these in, you know, you still can run another power supply alongside. 12 volt DC, so there's 3 12 volt DCs supplying 1250 milliamps each. And then there's a further output which will power 9 volt or 12 volt, and there's an internal jumper. Now these are all set to, these 3 are set to center positive. And then this one is configurable. Standard shipping for the 9 volt, 12 volt is 12 volt center positive, and that's with this jumper in the downwards position and this jumper in the right position. To configure for 9 volt center negative, this jumper is up that way, and this jumper is to the left. And then there's another jumper setting for 9 volt center positive. This jumper setting is to the left, this one here, see, that way, and this jumper setting is down. So, all in the manual, and you can download this manual in PDF from the website. So that's the Atomic Isolated Power Supply.